on me. These fine girls getting lit with me. How with me will you drink with me? Hopefully, she says 2 or 3. Too many nights of tequila, with way more bitches than Tila. When she takes out that tequila, her freaky side she reveal. Every night of tequila, my inner home turns to Tila. Been way too lit on tequila, I blame this night on tequila. Take you home, and take off your clothes. It's crazy, perfect. When I hear you come, I get in that song. Baby, oh baby, take you home, and take off your clothes. It's crazy, perfect. When I hear you come, I get in that song. 250 minutes, so I got a booty. I'm not being mad, so just what you do to me. And she love me when she got me coming booty. She will be the co-star of my running movie. Yeah, goddamn, no others. I hit that, you summer. That body, I ain't never rumba. That song, la la. Too many nights of tequila. With way more bitches than Tila. When she takes out that tequila, her freaky side she reveal. Every night of tequila, my inner home turns to Tila. Been way too lit on tequila, I blame this night on tequila. Oh baby, take you home, and take off your clothes. It's crazy, perfect. When I hear you come, I get in that song. Baby, oh baby, take you home, and take off your clothes. It's crazy, perfect. When I hear you come, I get in that song. Baby, oh baby, take you home, and take off your clothes. It's crazy, perfect. When I hear you come, I get in that song. Baby, oh baby, take you home, and take off your clothes. It's crazy, perfect. When I hear you come, I get in that song. Black accident dangerous. I'm trying to fuck with you, Cambridge. If ain't you wanna gotta take it. I'm out of Vegas just to bang it. All the way to white shoes. Fly ass against smooth. Supermodel in the news. Night out. Never ever be like Chicken Ravana in VIP. Free agency. Rockstar. Then the pop stars. Whip a Tesla like a Came so far to the light like a pop star. They don't know who we are. Pretty girls walking out of our cars. Came so far to the light like a pop star. They don't know who we are. Pretty girls walking out of our cars. My skin dark and moody. The anime girls I'm groovy. Pretty bitty with the titties and booty. Come on, get my girl trying to screw me. Live my life trying to be black enough. Tell you money and acting tough. City girls have my attacking up. Lying up all that red stuff. Tell us what Kratos vibes. Tell the sugar girl I say hi. With the lips when I go outside. So the studio is my life. You get the vibe. I'm so glad full time. Gorgeous girls like the vibe. Say my name one more time. We so high, like past die. I know we are. I'm so high, like past die. I know we are. Alright, groovy. I got my cue. I'm looking GQ-ish. Oh, I do need a haircut though. That's if no one's concerned. Anyway, hello chat. Welcome in. If you do not know where in the hell you are at on this beautiful purple app, welcome to the cozy clubhouse. I am your host with the most, Bambi, aka Bambi X Bambi, aka capital H, capital I, capital M. Bottom line, I'm just him. I am predominantly a music streamer. I also do a lot of variety streaming. I also am getting ready to venture into doing a lot more variety inspired content. I promise y'all I know how to talk. I'm just excited. I'm just really excited. Um Usually I stream on Tuesdays, um, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. That's usually our schedule. That's where you can find us. Usually we are on both. We are not only on this app, but we are also on kick.com/BVMB1 underscore 47. But tonight we are just doing a exclusive Twitch stream. We're exclusively keeping this shit to Twitch tonight. Um, because I feel like I haven't done enough Twitch exclusive stuff. Um, and yeah, that's where we're gonna be at with that on tonight. So, all that being said, we do have us a jam packed night. Um, we're gonna react to some stuff. We're gonna chat a little bit. Um, yeah, and then have a little surprise for y'all towards the end of the stream. Um, The goal is to try to keep this to at least an hour. Um, might be a little bit more than that. Cause y'all know I like to get my yappity yap on occasionally. Um, hey, I like to chime in with y'all and on y'all comments on things and get y'all input on stuff. Um, but that is just the little small goal. Um, also, hello, well, hi there. Also, what was I gonna say? Yes, that. Also, if you're watching this the day after, a day later, on the Red app, on the tube of you, if you're watching this on the Cozy Clubhouse TV YouTube channel, um, come over to either Kick or Twitch. Um, so you could be a part of the live chat. You can't see them, but I can. Um, and that's that thing for me of where it's just like I know that's like a lot of like big streamers like big thing for them to like when what I mean when they do their like little plug channel thing, they like to be like oh, come over to the live and come be part of this beautiful chat, and then blah blah blah, and then all the people are like, hi YouTube, fuck YouTube, hi YouTube, what like depending on whose stream you're in. Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm taking that. I'm taking that a page out of the Jasmine Guns playbook. Um, and yeah, it's just that thing where it's like better for me to just like look at y'all, like read y'all little comments or whatever. Um, and if you say something like absolutely outrageous and hilarious, then I'll pop your comment on the screen real quick. Um, and like what I mean, and that'll like be our dynamic. But like it's that thing for me where it's just like to see like the number of y'all, um, the number of y'all that come in, um, is a little nerve wracking. And also the number fluctuates. So like I don't just like want it to be like I just don't like want it to be like a whole like chat of like the same like 7 people just talking shit the whole time on the YouTube. Like that's just you know that's a little wild. But yeah. Other than that, um yeah. Other than that, if you don't know what it is that I do, I am an artist first. So you know what I mean. When I'm not streaming on these beautiful apps, I am actually in the studio, like producing, writing songs, um, doing the thing in that regard. And if for whatever reason I do have to miss a stream because of the fact that I have a show or whatever, that's what I'm usually out doing. I'm usually out performing, um, and like at a gig and things of that nature. And if there's this has only happened like a couple of times. I think this has only happened like once since I started streaming. But if for whatever reason there's like there comes to a point of where I don't drop any content for like a matter of I don't know, like maybe 2 to 3 weeks at a time. I'm probably on tour for the most part. Um uh so yeah, that's usually what goes on there. But for the most part, barring any of those things, barring if any of those, so saying all that to say that barring if any of those things are happening, I am usually here on the days that I say that I'll be here. I might not always be on time, because I be doing stuff. Um, you know what I mean? Because outside of being an artist and a producer, and a content creator and an entertainer, I'm also a label owner now. So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cozy. Shout out to the Cozy Clubhouse record.
Records team. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to the whole team at Cozy Clubhouse Records. You guys are amazing, and I love each and every one of y'all. Um, so yeah, we're in the process right now of getting uh we're in the process right now of getting some of the legal stuff finalized. And then the next step will be um oh my god, my brain. Oh, yeah, and then the next step will be getting you know what I mean, working on writing out and getting some contracts out uh to a couple of artists in particular that I have my eye on. Um that's the first round of signing is the first round of signings. I'm gonna just like really focus on um individual acts, and then um well, I don't want to give away too much of the sauce. Um but at some point down the line we will add like a couple of bands um and things of that nature. But yeah, anyway, with that on that, um so for those of y'all that don't know like what type of artist I am, I just consider me a pop artist because I do a little bit of everything. I rap, I sing, um, you know what I mean, and I don't just do hip hop, like, you know what I mean, and I don't just do hip hop, and I don't just sing R&B. I sing um a little bit of everything, like, you know what I mean. I got some rock records. I got some. I think I've only put out one. I think I've only technically put out one record that was considered a country record. Um, but that's gonna change next year because I plan on putting out another one. Um, and I think you guys are gonna really enjoy that one. But anyway, um, all that being said, we do have some stuff to react to. So, uh, reason why I brought all that up is because something came across one of my like singer songwriter Twitter pages that I follow. Um, I forget the name of your guys' Twitter page, but shout out to y'all. Um, keep up with the fire content. Because if nobody else has told you, I love that shit. So it might be a little selfish to keep saying that, but keep posting that shit for me because I like looking at it. If nobody else do, um, yeah. So we're gonna do the thing. I'm gonna hit this button here. Ah. Then I'm gonna come over here. Then I'm gonna do this thing. So first thing, this is gonna be the first tiny desk we react to, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm excited. Olivia Rodrigo did a tiny desk. And we have to watch it. We gotta. Why? Because this is my channel and I said so. And I like Olivia Rodrigo. So, yeah. I'm gonna hit this button here.
Feel free to keep it together with Bamboo HR. Sign up for a free trial now.
Cool. Hold on.
Looking good, guys.
Hold on. Expando. Wait. Oh.
Told my friends you were the one after I'd known you like a month. And then you kissed some girl from high school. I stayed in bed for like a week when you said space was what you need. Waited by my phone like a goddamn fool. Now it don't mean God loves fucking embarrassing. Just why did I crucify myself?
Upper.
Weird second string loser who's not worth mentioning. My God, loves embarrassing as hell.
Y'all see this bass? This is a fire bass. I like this bass. Shout out to that guitar too, but this is a cute bass. I like this bass. Cute little drum set in the back. I like her. I like what she did with the setup. She didn't do too much. She didn't do, she didn't do entirely too much. But it's also that thing of where just like she doesn't always like do entirely too like her music is very much like very much like excuse me, a lot of minimalistic pop shit. So that makes a lot of sense there.
And I consoled you while you cried over your ex-girlfriend's new guy. My God, how could I be so stupid? You found a new version of me. I damn near started World War III. Jesus, what was I even doing? Now it don't mean think I love fucking.
Ah! Also, for those of y'all that are new on either YouTube or on Twitch tonight, purple is my favorite color. So before we even have to ask, yes, I really like her guitar. It's pretty. Yes, and I'm probably gonna Google what type of guitar it is later because yes. Continuing. Stop it. Did I have sugar? No. Did you? Since we want to ask me a whole bunch of questions, what did you have? Lies. Holy shit, the W song. Holy shit. Holy shit. Fire. Oh my goodness. This is what making music is all about. This is what it's all about right here. There's no studio stuff. No big old stage, no big old like pyrotechnics and bright lights. She just got some guitars, a drum, and her voice. And she's killing it. Some of your favorites could never. Unless I'm your favorite, then I totally could. Uh, you know, just a matter of having the people to pay them to be able to do said thing. Um, moving on. Woo! The background singers came in from out of nowhere. Yeah, totally could. Just me and the band, and maybe somebody to play percussion and to play keys. Totes could. And W idea, everybody's wearing black. Uh, I forgot to mention that she's totally rocking the Wednesday Adams dress, but you know what I mean? For those of y'all that don't listen to Olivia Rodrigo, like that's like totally like her vibe. Like so like it fits. It's on brand. If that makes any I'm being nerdy again. Okay, moving on.
Hi guys.
Hi Olivia.
Nice to meet you. I'm Olivia. Thank you so much, NPR, for having me. This is such an honor. We did one of these 2 years ago, but it was knee deep in the pandemic, and so we did it at the DMV actually.
Yeah, she did it. She did her NPR back during the we were in the we were deep in the crevices of the COVID situation when she first did her when she first did her first NPR. And so it was the location that she did hers at was like really really cool. Um because of like the song that she had popular at the time and things of that nature. Um yeah, but yeah, so that was back when they were doing the ones that were supposed to be um from home, but like after like the third or fourth person they asked, it stopped being at people's houses. Like it got elaborate fast. Um, which is not a bad thing. It just like you know what I mean? Because it's like you know what I mean. It's supposed to be like NPR tiny desk from home, and then it was like the first two were like legit from people's houses, and then like by like the seventh or eighth person they asked, it was like that people like you know what I mean. Like they asked Two Chains to do one, and then Two Chains did it at his like nail salon slash like spa that he owns type thing. Uh, Roddy Rich did it in some like random garage in L.A. Like it got elaborate fast, um, which made it cool. Um, JID and the Spillage Village did it at some church in Atlanta. Um, so that that was a thing. Anyway, you said I'm yapping. Heard you.
It's much cooler to be here. I was saying earlier, I've never been starstruck by a room before, so it's a huge honor.
Also, the NPR is in DC. Just so you know, just fun fact. Shout out to my friends in the DMV.
Thank you so much for being here. That song we just played you is called "Love Is Embarrassing." It's the last song that I added to my new album Guts. I wrote it after I had a night. You know when you're like lying in bed and you're just like playing back every embarrassing thing you've ever done and just cringing at yourself. I had one of those nights, and I
all the time.
woke up the next morning and I sat in my living room and wrote this song. It was super fun. and quick, and I really love that song. The next song I'm about to play is not so fun and quick to write. I wrote it, the initial idea, kind of, I guess, in like 20 or 30 minutes, but my producer and I kind of spent maybe a month or 2 months just polishing and fine-tuning, nitpicking over like crazy things like BPM and, you know, chord voicings, and making sure each lyric was perfect for what we wanted to achieve. So
BPM is beats per blah, 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 words. BPM stands for beats per minute for you non-musical people out there. Just so you know. AKA tempo.
I'm really proud of the way it turned out, and hope you like it. This one's called Vampire.
Ooh, she about to be on the piano. Ah!
Hate to give the satisfaction asking how you doing now. How's the castle built off paper you pretend to care about? Just what you wanted. Look at you, cool guy, you got it. See the parties and the diamonds. Sometimes when I close my eyes, 6 months of torture you sold. Some forbidden paradise. I loved you truly. Gotta laugh at the stupidity. 'Cause I've made some real big mistakes. You make the worst. Why look fine?
Just the vocal track of it all. Oh my! Okay, I'm breathing. I'm okay. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but I'm okay. Okay. Come on, backgrounds.
Talked, you told me you were bad news. You called them crazy. God, I hate the way I called them crazy too. You're so convincing. How do you lie without flinching? How do you lie? Mesmerized.
Not you throwing an ad in the middle of my song. You whore.
Mesmerizing, paralyzing, fucked up, but for real, can't figure out just how you do it. And God knows I'm gonna do it. Only for me, not her. Just comments your age, no better. I've made some real big mistakes. You make the worst. I look fine, I should've. It was fake.
Come on, shaker and snare. Shout out to the Castlevania. I promise I know how to talk for real. Shout out to the Castlevania anime because it's about vampires. And yeah, I fuck with vampires. You know? Also, shout out to the Helsing Ultimate anime, another anime about vampires. Uh, Devilman Crybaby. Um, yeah, vampires are cool. But like those kind of vampires, not your little punk ass Twilight vampires. Them niggas are hoes. And I don't fuck with that shit. Moving on, word of life. Saying all that to say that I really like this song. Anywho. Did you just say Team Edward? In this chat? In this community? Lucky you're a mod. And I love you too much. So I'll let you stay. One more blasphemous outburst out of you, Miss Ma'am. And the door. Team Edward. Punk ass Edward. Oh, pale ass Edward. Anyway. Ain't never hit a push up in his life, Edward. What are you saying to me? Ain't nobody trying to throw you out. Ain't nobody throwing you out. Damn it. And I ain't a hater. I'll say it. This is my community. As far as vampires go, Edward's a bitch. He's a bitch. I said what I said. Skinny, he's frail. When the sunlight hits his skin, he doesn't burst into flames. He just becomes translucent, which he already is. It goes from translucent to see-through when the sunlight hits his skin. Not a real vampire. Yeah. How I really feel. Vampire! Chat, I'm gonna dress like the drummer for. I'm gonna dress like the drummer from Halloween. Thoughts? Also, YouTube chat / comments. If I dress up like Olivia Rodrigo's drummer for Halloween, are we fucking with it? Yes, no, maybe so. Let me know. Let me know. That shit was so fire. What do we say? Why on earth would I ever want to sparkle like that frail sissy back bitch? Tell me why. Ooh, I'm Edward. I'm dark and brooding and pale, and I shimmer in the sunlight like a baby back bitch. Ugh. And I'm that nigga till that nigga Jacob shows up and whoops my ass in every fucking fight scene except for the end where I cheated. Punk ass Edward. Anyway.
Guys, so when I write songs, most of the time I write lyrics with the melody. I write them simultaneously. But for this song in particular,
Oh, you didn't hear me? Let me get close so you can hear. I called him a baby back bitch. And that's why Jacob beat his ass and took his girl. Fuck with me. And he's a punk ass werewolf.
it actually started out as a poem. I took a poetry class last year at USC, and I wrote this poem as one of my homework assignments that I really loved. And it was the first time I'd ever written.
Oh yeah, fun fact. Also, Olivia Rodrigo's still in college, or yeah, she's almost about to graduate. No, no, not at all. I woke up like this. Hey, I woke up like this. Just kidding. Ah. Hey yo, hey yo. Oh my god. Anywho.
By taking like a full sheet of lyrics and then putting melody to it, and so it was a fun experiment for me as a songwriter, and it turned out to be one of my favorite songs on the record. So here it is. It's called Lacey.
I love this song so much. BT dubs. You hoe bag. Can I just usually if I was by myself I wouldn't care, but I'm streaming YouTube. So could we, you know?
Lacy, skin like puff pastry. Aren't you the sweetest thing on this side of hell? Dear angel Lacy, eyes white as daisies. Did I ever tell you that I'm not doing well? Ooh, I care. Like perfume that you wear, I linger all the time, watching it in plain sight. Ooh, I try, but it takes over my life. I see everywhere, sweetest torture.
You know what I just thought about? Somebody's gonna watch this on YouTube and they're gonna be like, yo, this nigga Bambi cool and everything, but that nigga is on crack when music plays. And you're partially right. But I don't care. Cause some of y'all niggas just like listening to music and music just be on for y'all in the background. I love this shit. I love making it. I love listening to it. I love it when people invite me to be a part of their creative processes in any way possible, shape, or form. Um, I love giving advice to up and coming artists on how to make their music better. I love going on tour. I love performing. Um, I used to love performing so much in front of like the hometown crowd, but they kind of ruined that for me um, in recent months. Um, we'll talk about that more on Sunday, but you know, I love music. Is the whole point.
Sexy Lacy, I'm losing it lately. I feel your confidence like bullets on skin. Dazzling starlit Bartholomew incarnate. Well, aren't you the greatest thing to ever exist? Ooh, I care, I care, I care. Like ribbons in your hair, my stomach's falling off. Got the one thing that I want. Ooh, I try, I try. Try to rationalize people, but it's like you're made of angels.
Come on, vocals. Chat, we gotta find a way to get me this purple guitar. I'm, I'm gonna Google what kind of guitar it is later. Don't y'all worry. Oh my word! I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna find out, and once I find out, you're mine. Anywho, I'm gonna just make this face at you so you can think about your comment for a second. Now I'm gonna press. I'm gonna press play now. Okay. So I'm gonna press play now.
Lacy, oh Lacy, it's like you're out to get me. You poison every little thing that I do. Lacy, oh Lacy, I just loathe you lately. And I despise my jealous eyes and how hard they fell. Yeah, I despise my rotten mind and how much it worships you.
Yeah! Woo! We love you, Olivia!
Thank you guys so much. This has been so fun. This is my last song, but this has been such an incredible experience. Thank you to everyone at NPR. Thank you to my incredible singers, my incredible band. This is really.
I'm gonna cry because this is the last song, and I think I have an idea of what it is. Because we're only at 13:04, and this is 18 minutes. So I think I have an idea of what song this is, and if it is, I'm probably going to lose my shit. So pre-headphone warning to the headphone users out there. La you mucho. But yeah, probably gonna lose my shit right now.
Come true, so can't thank you enough. This last song
I wrote last year in New York City. I feel like a big theme on this new album is kind of taking accountability for your actions and, taking responsibility for all of those things. And I wrote this song sort of about feeling like I was putting myself in positions or with people that weren't bringing me ultimate happiness and peace. And so this song is just sort of my grappling with that. I hope you like it. It's called Making the Bed.
You whore. You absolute baby back whore. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Whew, whew. Where's my blanket? Wait!
Another thing I wrote, used to do for fun. Another piece of plastic, could just throw away. Another conversation, with nothing good to say. I thought it, so I said it. Took it cause I can. Another day pretending, older than I am. Another perfect moment, doesn't feel like mine. Another thing I'm forced to be a sign. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to be where I am. Getting drunk, club with my favorite friends. Push away all people who know me the best. But it's me who's been making the bed. I'm so tired of being the girl that I am. And good things turn into something I dread. Playing victim, so am I. It's me who's been making a bed. Me who's been making a bed. Pull the sheets over my head. Making a bed. Every night I wake up from some recurring dream. I'm driving to the city. The brakes go out on me. I can't stop at the red light. I can't swerve off the road. I write some words cause my life feels so out of control. And I tell someone I love them, just as a distraction. They tell me that they love me, like I'm some tourist attraction. Changing my machinery, and I just let it happen. Got the things I wanted, just not what I imagined. And sometimes I feel like I don't want to be where I am. Getting drunk at a club with my favorite friends. Push away all.
Also, YouTube at the beginning of the stream, I lied about it only being an hour. I was just being funny. So you know. Oh no! Oh, she's taking me back there. Pull them over your head, baby girl. It's okay.
Sometimes I feel like I don't want to be where I am. Counting all of the beautiful things I regret. But it's me who's been making the bed. Me who's been making the bed. Pull the sheets over my head. Making the bed.
No, you people, you shut up. Give me a moment. I'm trying to breathe. so goddamn beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. Every time I hear that goddamn song, I just I just It's only one other singer on this planet Earth that makes me feel that way. And she knows who she is. But for those of you that don't know who she is, she goes by the name of Jazz Monique. Um, aka Jazz the motherfucking goddess. She is an uberly amazing, quasi talented individual, and it's a place that my spirit goes when her, Olivia Rodrigo, Rihanna when Rihanna does ballads, um, and one other person whose name is escaping me at the moment. Oh, Eric Bellinger. Duh. I'm so slow. Um, it's just a different place I go to, um, spiritually and emotionally when these individuals sing. Um, and all of you weirdos on the internet can say whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a damn. This is what writing music is. This is what making music, point blank period, is all fucking about. Um, and that's what this shit is all about for an individual like me. Um, it's that thing of where a lot of you might be familiar with me because of the fact that you knew me as a rapper first, um, and things of that nature. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you knew me as a hip hop artist first, and all of these things, and that's great, and that's cool, and that's fine. That was my that, you know what I mean? That was my introduction to you, um, on the artist side of things. But there's one thing that you have to understand is that I love listening to all types of music. I love making all types of music. Um, you know what I mean? Since you since you, whoever you are, have met me, I have graduated from the individual that wanted to be one of the best rappers alive to now I just want to be one of the best music makers to have ever lived. Oh my literal fuck. Um, that was so goddamn amazing. Okay, I'm breathing. I think. Um, my heart. Okay. Dubs in chat for Olivia Rodrigo. God damn it. All that good shit. Shout out to NPR. Shout out to Tiny Desk. Oh my god. That shit was transcendent. Chat, if that shit didn't take you nowhere, then we don't listen to
Support
music
for
the same.
NPR comes from The Lion King on Broadway since 1997.
Okay, before I was so rudely interrupted, uh, you know, shout out to the Lion King on Broadway, type beat, type shit. I was about to say, wait, Kenneth. So, like I was saying, if that song didn't take you somewhere spiritually, we don't listen to music the same, which is fine. I'm not saying that that shit absolutely had to do that for you, but I'm just letting y'all know that it's a different situation between when it's a different situation for me when you rapidy rap niggas are just out there rapping your raps and doing your little rap thing that, like, you know what I mean, like you just, like, you know what I mean, you're doing your little rap thing and you, like, you know what I mean, you're doing the whole look at me, I can make words rhyme and holding your dick and looking cool. That's fine. This is a spiritual situation for me, from whether it be me rapping, whether I'm singing, whether, you know what I mean, whether, like, you know what I mean, whether we're doing a genre infused, like, you know what I mean, whether we're doing a whole like genre mash infused, um you know what I mean, whether we're doing a whole little musical gumbo with a medley, it's a different situation from me than it is for you. For y'all, it's just, oh, like, you know what I mean, I got up there and I did my thing and people enjoyed it. Maybe, possibly. For me, when I get up on that stage, and I literally tell people this now every time I get up there and I get to do my thing, I just be like, okay, like physically, my body is going to be here, but spiritually, I am going to go somewhere else. And now you are welcome to come on that journey with me, wherever the fuck that other, like, you know what I mean, wherever the fuck that somewhere else may be. But if you don't, that's also cool as well, because at the end of the day, you're still here. You came to see me. You paid your good ducats. You know what I mean? You paid your good ducats. You got your good outfit on. You maybe brought your main girlfriend out and not your side. Maybe you brought your main girlfriend out to see me. Um, and that, like, you know what I mean? That's fine. Did I say too much? Whoops. We're getting off topic. Moving on to the next video on the queue. My boy, Sir Kenneth Beats, in the cave with Byron Messiah. Um, I know some of y'all in the chat are like, who? Exactly. Um, you know, for those of y'all that don't think that I don't be tuned into a lot of stuff, precisely. Some of y'all don't know who Byron Messiah is, but y'all niggas listen to music. See, somebody already in the chat. Nope, sure don't. Have no clue who this guy is. It's cool. This will be your first experience for him, experience of him. Um, and if you don't wind up going back and listening to him after this, I don't blame you. I don't listen to him all the time. Uh, I've actually only heard like what one or I've actually only heard like a total of like 4 tracks from him at most. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm like the most like versed in his music. Um, it's just kind of a little peekity peek into my world. Like I be listening to a whole lot of everything. So you know what I'm talking about? Oh shit, you heard me? That shit was crazy. Like chat, there is still a tingle up my fucking spine. I may bust. Okay. Episode 5 of the cave. The last episode of the cave I watched. Oh, my boo boo Tia Corinne was on there. And yeah, she did her goddamn thing. And that was amazing. I'm glad you know what I mean? I'm glad that she's back recording music. I'm glad her voice was good. Her voice is good. Her voice is back good. Yeah. Cause to all my artists out there, to all my fellow artists out there, I'm gonna just say this now, and then we're gonna get into the video. Let me take my blanket off so I can move and I can breathe. Vocal health. Along with your physical and like you know what I mean, along with your physical and mental and spiritual health, but specifically right now we're talking about vocal health. Is very very important. So like you know what I mean, like we are in the one industry in this entire like you know what I mean, we are in the one industry in this entire business where we get where you know what I mean, where our duckaroonies and our buckaroos and benjis and bankrolianos come from the work that we put in with our voice. So that being said, like an athlete takes care of their body, or they should, not all of them do, but like a great athlete takes care of their bodies, so should you, my fellow musicians. You know what I mean? So should you, my fellow artists, with your voice. 'Tis imperative. Love you. Now, let's get into this cave shit. Side note, them yerbas are smacking, but that shit is like drinking fucking 10 cups of coffee in one can. But them things is delicious. I will say that. Them shits be having you booted up.
Today is a special day.
Is it a special day, Kenny?
Legend in the cave, Byron Messiah is here today. Come on.
A legend already?
All right. If we're quick, it should be easy. Last time I was with you, you made a song in about 8 minutes, so I'm not really worried about you. I'm gonna make a beat in 10 minutes, hopefully, and then you can do whatever you want to do. But you tell me what kind of beat you want. So is there
10-minute beat, chat. Oh, how rude of me. For those of y'all that might not be privy to what the hell my guy Sir Kenneth Kenny Beats does, with his show on The Cave. He brings artists in, and the challenge is he's supposed to make a beat in 10 minutes, and then said artist, like my boy Byron Messiah here, will get in this here booth, and they will do a little freedily deedly style on top of the beat that was made in 10 minutes. And yes, essentially you get The Cave.
Anything you feel like today? Anything you're in the mood for? Anything you need?
Side note, my favorite one still is the Vince Staples episode where he called Kenny Beats the Police for like 5 minutes at the end of his freestyle. And that shit was the most hilarious thing ever.
I mean, last time I remember playing you, I played you melodic stuff, I played you hard stuff, and you were like fucking with a lot of different types of things. So it can go any way you feel. You tell me just what you need, or I can just go.
What we feeling like today?
That's all you need to tell me.
All right, chat. Y'all see this new Native Instruments plugin? I don't know if y'all probably didn't, because this probably doesn't come across y'all timeline. Because y'all not producers like me. So, anywho, I'm about to nerd out for like a good 5 minutes. Just let me have my thing. Okay. Here it goes. Native Instruments has released a free pack of plugins, and I'm going to get it. I'm going to download it, and I am about to be a kid in a fucking candy store for probably the next 3 months. Chat, when I tell you that these plugins are going to take the beats that I make that are already amazing to a whole nother level. Oh, I could bust. Back into your regularly scheduled program.
No, wait, you want to start the timer? Start the timer now. Ready? Timer starts now. How long does it normally take you to make a song? I feel like you're quick. I mean, we've only had one session, but you were very, very, very fast. And you kind of like, you knew the hook already while you were doing the verse. Is it just like, is it by the beat for you, or is it just how you feel that day? Yeah, the beat.
Byron Messiah is also depends on how I feel. Don't ruin this for me. What was I saying? Sorry, Kenneth. My thought. Oh, Byron Messiah is a lot like me when I be in public. He don't talk that much. All you wanted to know. Ain't gonna be all you want to know when I can't say that because I'm trying to get monetized.
You don't have faith in me? You don't have faith in me, Byron? You don't have faith in me, bro?
They back there silently talking shit. Boy, what?
How long I've been making beats? So I was 15 years old. I'm 32. So I mean, I should be fast by now, right? If I'm making beats this long and I can't make something good in 10 minutes, I mean.
I mean, I'm just saying, it takes some of you boys an hour, and that shit still be trash type shit. But anyway, I'm not quite at the 10-minute mark yet. And it really only be taking me longer because like I be on stream and I be like chatting with y'all. But like really, if like I'm not streaming and I'm making a beat, like that shit is usually like 30 minutes. If it's one that I'm making to like something from my voice notes, like 30 minutes. Like if it's something like where like I'm just dragging a sample in and just like doing something off of a sample, or like if I'm doing a sample flip, that's about 2025 type shit. That shit made me want to get up and dirty.
See, they look close though. They do. I was eyeing that motherfucker when I was.
That's disrespectful. This nigga just gonna pull out a stack of money next to his play money.
Yeah, I'm like, hello. What is this nigga doing? These are just dirty enough now where it almost looks real. This year or ever? This song ever. Huh. The baby, little baby money back yo, toes, I'm like 700 million. So you know the science behind making the record great? What's the science? I don't know. Oh, you're asking me? Yeah, like, well, this is what someone told me one time, but I think this is not a good way to think about it. If you write a song called
Chat, y'all heard his accent? Let me go back a little bit. Now we're gonna play. Guess what island Byron Messiah is from?
Somewhere like 700 million. So you know the science behind making the record great? What's the science?
YouTube comments and Twitch chat right now. Go. Guess what island he's from?
I don't know. Oh, you're asking me? Yeah, like, well, this is what someone told me one time, but I think this is not a good way to think about it. If you write a song called I Am a Woman, I Love All Women, if every woman sing that song, only 50% of the population is singing the song. If you write a song about love, not even everybody is in love or can understand love. So you have to write a song about something that the most people in the world can sing. So if you write a song like You Are the Air I Breathe, every person in the world can sing that lyric honestly.
If I'm not mistaken, you might be onto something. I believe he's Nigerian. I could be wrong though.
If your lyrics talk about like a very specific place with very specific slang and this and that, maybe only people who understand that like that place can understand it. But if you write a song about air, anybody can sing it. That's what they say.
Now, he's giving y'all the science to what. Remember, label 101 writing hits. So this is this is like a record label's like 101 how to process to writing a how'd you say a quote unquote a hit record. My best advice to any artist out there watching this shit: write what feels good to you. Fuck that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Now, if you're trying to, now if your goal is to get on and to sign to a record label, then write what's trendy, write what's like, you know what I mean? Write what's trendy, write to what's going on, right? Like, you know what I mean? Write to, you know what I mean? Ride the wave in that sense. Um, Here we oh brother.
That's the science. How you feel about that? Yeah, how do you feel about that? Not good. Me neither. I think all the best songs that are happening right now don't obey that rule at all. How did Taliban get so big? TikTok. It wasn't TikTok. What was it? It just went. TikTok didn't hurt though. It went on TikTok also. Yeah, but he wasn't. Like, what do you call it? Dance or Afro? I don't really know. I would say it's a dancehall song. Yeah. Like beat. Exactly. Oh yeah, without true. Without beat, it's an Afro beat, right? Okay. This is where we break a rule. Like, normally on those kind of beats, you don't hear like rock sounds, party sounds. So we can touch like that. Bring the topic like that. Yeah, like that. It's something like, what the fuck did this? Okay. It's like this. It's like you hear Taylor Swift on a fucking chill beat. Like, what the fuck did I just listen to, bro? Okay. But this shit slaps. Like, so you say like when people normally hear beats like that, it was never the same subject matter. So you're talking about different things. I'm the first that you do it. Wow. What? No.
A fun fact: Taliban was the first record that I heard from him. Because I don't do this with every artist, but specifically with him because of the fact that he's considered a dance hall Afrobeat artist. Usually, what I do with them is what I do with them when they're like new to me. I'll be like, "Bet, what's their biggest joint? What's their biggest joint right now?" And then I'll go find like the three other random ones to listen to. Um, type shit, type B type shit. So yeah.
I feel like that was way under 10 minutes. Don't even look excited. Come on, bro. That's quality for 10 minutes.
I might be able to figure out where he's from as soon as he starts singing for real. So if he says something specific to a specific island, I might be on to something.
I'm almost ready. You ready? I think it's about time if you're ready. Yeah. You want to get in there? Sure. You don't sound excited, Byron. No. I need some excitement. I've been thinking about a lot. What's going on? You all right? Yeah. I can't solve your problems, but I know if this song is big enough, maybe I can solve both our problems. You know what I mean? Come on. If dreams do come true, know what I just if you never love you. If it's fuck me, but fuck you too. You don't be dirty just like a bike. Imagine I go look the safe like.
Oh yeah. Know exactly where this guy's from.
Love don't fit me like in them in a shoe. I mean, would I trust you, me a fool? Would I cannon bad into a dry pool? Yeah, pick up you are. Yeah, please don't call me no more. Give me feels like that cool. And please don't call me fool. Love this shit's more than a battle. That's it off my back door. You wanted a real estate tour. Come see I love this shit for the more. So me give Caesar's back to Caesar. Since I love party and sip tequila. Post like happy just to trick the media. He ain't nothing but a fucking cheater. 10 out of 10. Come out the booth. Come out the booth. Oh my goodness. It's like a real song.
That shit was actually fine. I legit was about to say that same exact thing. I was about to say that shit sounds like an actual record. Like I would listen to that.
It's not even, this doesn't even feel like a freestyle. It feels like a. I don't want to say anything. They're gonna make me try to put it out. I don't want to say anything. That beat is difficult, man. Jeez. It didn't sound like it was difficult. Man, come on, bro.
Y'all peep the puffy coat? The puffy coat drip on the boy? Yeah, Curia.
Bro, I gotta say, I know you're a busy man. I really appreciate you coming through, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it. Any last words? Any last words?
See what this man looking at on his cellular. You said I'm being nosy? All right, I'll chill.
Yours. We'll go for part 2. Route.
That's exactly how I would leave it. Look out for part 2. Nah, but no, chat. He's Jamaican. Confirmed. Now, what part? You don't know all that. You don't know all that for sure. But you know, what party from? Me, I feel no clue. But you know. Fire! All right. Switching all of the gears. We all know what's been up with the boy Draymond Green as of lately. For all of my little sporty sporters out there. Now, all of the gamers and anime nerds that have been tuned into me as of late. I'm about to lose y'all for a second. So, you know, just bear with me. I also do enjoy watching sports. So, you know, just bear with me. I'm going to lose y'all for a minute. It's okay. I love y'all. Anywho, we know what's been going on with that boy Draymond Green as of lately. He's been wilding. You know, last year before the NBA season started, you know, he's punching Jordan Poole in the face. He's lost his mind. You know, the issue is you kind of have to have had one. You kind of had to have had a mind first to lose it. Anywho, we're getting off subject. From last season punching Jordan Poole in the face to last season in the playoffs, was fucking with Domantas Sabonis and decided he was going to try to stomp a mud hole in bro. To now this season, deciding he was going to put Rudy Gobert in a Russian rear naked choke. To now we are here. You know, to all you Draymond stands out there that are probably going to be mad at this video, at this part of the video for whatever reason, Don't know why you would be, but for whatever reason, you know what I mean. Get over it. Your boy wildin'. And also, if you are a Draymond Green stan, imagine standing a player who's not a superstar. Wild. And also imagine standing a player who didn't go to Duke. Crazy. Couldn't be me. But anyway, we're gonna watch Sean C react to Draymond Green out here wilding. No, I didn't what? Huh? What happened? What I miss? What I say? What? What's y'all wilding about? Huh? No, Sean, it's not old. They played the Suns like a couple of weeks ago.
It's not old. Nah, there's no way he's serious.
Oh, he's dead serious.
Like, bro, that's like the 14th time I've seen him elbow somebody so nonchalantly and recklessly like that. What is he doing? Yo, this dude they gotta take him out for real.
What are you talking about?
They have to take him out. Like he gotta have like a permanent penalty or something like that. Because it's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous at this point.
I don't have to worry about cigarettes anymore. I got nicotine patches. It's been 10 hours without smoking. I'm proud of myself. Never went this far.
Go even further and keep walking until you don't see nothing else. Yeah, this is insane though.
That's wild.
They just gotta eject him, or like he gotta not be available to play on the court for at least like 6 months or something. He needs like an anger evaluation. Keep your hands to yourself policy. 20 games and he's missed 5 games. This is his third. Oh, this is the third ejection in 20 games. Yeah, this is just too much though.
Yeah,
like they gotta take him out because it's getting too egregious at this point.
That's the part I was also gonna get to, like more so towards the end of the video chat. But since we're here, I'll just give my take on it. We're not even that many games into the NBA season as a whole. He's already missed 5 because of the Rudy Gobert shit. And now this happens. Now, granted, at the end of another post game interview, they interviewed Nurkic, and Nurkic was talking a little spicy. I'm not gonna hold you, because it was that thing of where, like, you know what I mean, Nurkic had said something along the lines of, it's like, you know what I mean, like, he better be lucky he put Rudy in a chokehold, because if that was me, which was the energy that he gave, he didn't exactly say that, but like that was the tone his comment gave. And Draymond, being Draymond, probably saw that and was like, oh, word? All right, bet. Elbow of death. And now here we are. Boy hit him with the full counter. And, well, now you see how that left you, boy.
It's basically purposeful, and he knows that there's not going to be a steep enough penalty to make him change. Like, look at boy right here. He like, dog, what the fuck?
Yeah, even Book is like, yo, like, what the hell? Like, this has to be stopped. This is getting egregious. Sir, you gotta relax.
It's flagrant, bro. At this point,
it's absolutely flagrant, bro.
Like, bro, he playing like this one's in the hood or some shit like that, bro. This is a professional game. You gotta keep your hands to yourself.
I see somebody else say that on Twitter. Somebody else said Draymond out there playing hood ball. He said, fuck it. He said, fuck getting another chip. We out here playing hood ball, hood rules, prison ball, if you will.
Not a Draymond fan, but honestly the food was flopping super hard and didn't watch his arms. Dumb base still needs to absolutely chill.
He did flop. But this nigga still went crazy.
I mean, yeah, but still, it's gonna look bad.
Let me see. Nah. What the fuck? Even what?
Chat, y'all didn't tell me he slapped the shit out this man. You didn't tell me he slapped this man. That's a grown man he just slapped. The dog shit out of, mind you. Y'all mean to tell me y'all seen this on Twitter and y'all failed to leave this information out? He just slapped the ever-loving piss out of this grown-ass man. What?
This charge up. What is this charge up? That makes no sense.
That's the thing too, bro. Wound that shit up. That wasn't like a get off me. That was a hand of God. Like this nigga said, United States slap. Like what? Nigga thought he was a character on My Hero. Hello? Counter.
That is actually insane.
Oh my
I don't
god.
give a fuck. I'm flopping too.
No, that's nuts.
Knowing that he gonna hit me dead in my face.
That's nuts.
Dead in my shit. He's planning this shit. You don't just turn around.
Let me just say to all the cozy clubhouses out there, as a community, you should have warned the brother. I feel disrespected. Y'all didn't tell me he slapped the shit out this man. He slapped the shit out this. I'm gonna let Sean cook.
Oh, yeah, my arm up. You know I'm there. You know my exact height. You didn't calculate it all of this.
God of War, Sean, I have faith on you.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that in a couple hours.
That's how some of y'all be in when I be at other people's chats. Like, well, you go get to playing games. Not nobody in my community. First off, like not none of my mods or nothing like that. But like, I'm not saying like you know what I mean. Like that's not me shitting on y'all. But I love y'all. So you know, again, we have news at the end.
Man.
Okay, he wilding out.
It's not even like he's not even playing like hard defense or nothing like that.
Nothing even crazy is happening.
Nothing crazy to him. Look at this nigga, man.
It was a little grabbing on Nurkic's end, but that does not warrant a slap. He slapped the dog shit out this man.
This nigga, look at. No, look. I'm sorry. Look at his head. Look at his hand.
That's what I'm saying. It like.
Look at his fucking hand. Look at his fucking.
He
hand.
cocked that shit back.
It's wide the fuck. He know what's about to happen. He's charging up. He like, oh yeah, he ain't gonna see this one coming.
Hit that man with a. And an open palm slap is disrespectful. I don't care what nobody says.
Nothing that even caught, like, I don't even think bro did nothing to him.
Like I haven't been hit in the face in a long time, but as a grown man, if you open palm slap me, I'm probably going to pummel you into oblivion. Like they're gonna have to arrest me because I'm gonna fuck you up.
Did he fall? Let me see if he fell.
Give a damn where I'm at.
Tripped up on his feet.
Nah, he didn't trip, buddy.
I don't know, bro.
Nah, that ain't no trip. He didn't stumble.
I could see if he was trying to like hold on to him because he lost his footing. Just straight up smacking niggas is crazy.
Unwarranted.
It's gonna be at least a flagrant one, could be a 2, which would be an ejection. Across the face.
You know his eye. He ain't gonna be able to open his eye for the rest of the game. He gonna be hot. Well, I wouldn't even get mad if Draymond did this to me though. Like knowing that this is the type of individual or the caliber of person that's here.
Shit. I understand that's Draymond Green and everything, but you're not finna slap as a grown man, fam. You're not finna slap me, gangster. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And you wound that bitch up. wound that bitch up like you was charging up a Rasengan from Naruto and said, Hayakaka to my cranium, to the side of my cranium. Yeah, no. About to pull a show y'all how old I am. About to pull the early 2000s hoops and wait for you outside the locker room like Carmelo Anthony did to Kevin Garnett when he said his wife smelled like Honey Nut Cheerios. First of all, that's the most disrespectful thing you can ever say to another grown man. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not gonna sit here. We in the middle of playing hoops, and you're not gonna sit there and tell me my girl or my wife smells like a cereal, nigga. Yeah, no, we're engaging in fisticuffs in the back. No, not even I'm sorry. Where like you gotta see me, pimp. You gotta see me and see both of these because we are boxing. I ain't even showering after the game. The part where Melo fucked up, this nigga went and showered. Nigga went and showered, put back on his fresh fits. Put on his fresh fit. It was like, where this nigga at? Like, nah, fuck all that. I ain't even showering. I'm gonna just take the jersey off and be like, where that nigga at, bro? Nah, fuck all that. Nah, fuck it, calming down. Nah, what you mean calm down? Nah, you heard what he said? You heard what he said about my girl in front of my friends? In front of my friend? Nah, bro gotta see me. Bro gotta see me, dog. Nah. It ain't no calm down. It ain't no calm down. It ain't no calm down. This man said honey nut Cheerios. We have to box. And I'm the nigga when I get that mad, it ain't no it ain't no like trying to hold me back. Cause I'm that nigga that's like, let me go, bro. Let me go, big dog. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me stop touching me. Stop touching me. Let me go. Let me go. Like that. This man slapped that man. Mind you, chat, this is a grown man who open palm slapped another grown man across his zygomatic bone. You want me to just nah, bro? You gotta see me, big dog. You gotta see me, big dog. Fuck all that. Fuck all that shit. You heard me? Like, nah. Me don't care. Me don't have a blood clot care. That man's got to see me, bro. Like,
I wouldn't even be mad. I just would be like, it is what it is.
okay, now we're gonna watch the comments about it.
He was pulling your hip. Let me see. He was pulling his hip. He says, let's replay the footage.
He said his hip was being pulled. Okay. Yep, that's what I was talking about earlier. Slight tug on the hip. But this man said he was pulling his hip. Chat. Does this look like a pull? That's a pull to you? Mind you, the palm is already wound up. Premeditated.
Was it a grip? I didn't see no grip, bro. I'm gonna be honest. His hand was around the.
It's not even a grip. Not even the grip pause that we're talking about. It was like, you know what I mean? This man said he was pulling his hip. There was a slight tug on the jersey area, on the lower jersey area. Like, you know what I mean? There was a slight tug on the lower half of your jersey.
It's for a little minute. I can see a little struggle right here, but right here, it's over. It's stopped, and then you like, nah. That's just kind of crazy right there.
That's
So many tabs. Be serious. I came prepared. Excuse me. Oh man, what? Yeah, nah, definitely not. It's not enough for that.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Made contact with him. Damn, I gotta start saying that. You beat a nigga ass on the court. I made contact with him.
Swinging away to sell the car, make contact with him.
Mm.
As you know, I'm not one to apologize for things I need to do, but I do apologize to you, sir. Because I didn't intend to hit him. I sell cars with my arms. I don't fall to sell the car. I'm not a flopper. So I was just selling the car because he was grabbing me and pulling my hip. So I spun away.
Nah.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, what? Are you kidding me? Chat, am I smacked? Did I miss something? Like, is selling a call with your arms not a form of fly, or am I? You know what? Ah. I'm gonna let Sean finish. I'm gonna let Sean finish cooking because that.
So like I said, I apologize to you, sir.
Unfortunately,
Because I didn't intend to.
He laughing like crazy on the inside.
unfortunately, that's what I'm saying. He got to be. This nigga is trolling the NBA media right now. You've got to be.
Nah.
A replay is it's never gonna look good, you know. But like I said, I know my intentions. My intentions were to sell the car.
It don't matter what your intentions are when the reputation that you have is Draymond Green. And we see you just be fighting niggas on the court, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Like this be the when you build this type of rapport for yourself, it's almost like even if you justifiable, niggas still gonna look at you crazy. Because this is still too much. It's still way too much to sell a car. Apparently you are.
So unfortunate.
You could try to hurt a nigga and make it look like you wasn't trying to hurt him. Like how do I saw your hand. I saw your hand, G. It's over. It's over.
Chat, we all saw it too, right? We're not tripping, right? This man's hand was.
This is correct. This is true.
I said I wasn't gonna say anything else, but his hand was back the fuck here. Does the 360 and says Michael Jordan on the side of the man's face. And then says it wasn't intentional. You know what I just figured out, chat? A Nike moment is insane. Man said, "This is surely to get me a Nike deal now. Just do it." Okay. Man channeled his inner Will Smith. Let me stop. You know what I just figured out, chat? You know what I just came to realize? Professional athletes think we're ignorant. Yep. I'm saying it. That could be a hot take or whatever. Fine. You know what I mean? Some of y'all don't think so. Cool. You're glazing. Because clearly this nigga said it wasn't his intention to hit this man. This man was tugging your jersey. You say he pulled him. Gave you a little tug on your jersey. You said he was pulling your hip. That's on your jersey. That's your lower jersey. So that's not your shorts. Your hand is cocked back all the way in Timbuk fucking 2. And by God.
I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I know what my intentions were, and that's what. I'm aware. And like I said, if I intended to do that, then I feel awful about not being there.
See, it's a slippery slope now because you can either try to walk away and if you walk away, you're gonna seem like completely like non-remorseful. But you got to keep giving the same answer so that they can't, you know what I'm saying, take the words that you're speaking out of context.
Right. Because we know how not just the media, but how some of you weirdo fucks in the comments like to take shit and make shit your own narratives type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Or some of you goofy niggas on the internet that just like only hear a part of a story and then that, you know what I mean? Y'all hear 2 seconds of a story and then like, oh, let me just fill in the blanks. Head ass niggas. Let me stop. But yeah. Now this is the point of where that's the part now where like I feel like really, really bad because I feel bad for him in this instance, not because of what he did, but like I feel bad for like in this instance because now it's like he's like a kid who's like he's like the kid in school who's in the office now who has to explain himself to like 70 different adults and he like has to tell every adult the same exact story um so that like you know what I mean so that nothing that he says gets like used or flipped or like twisted against them type shit, right? um so that in that instance is the only part of where like I feel bad for him because we know how fucking media period does people like you know what I mean like y'all like to not y'all but certain media individuals like to take shit and like twist shit and like remix shit that you say um to make it its own shit. And we already know now the whole thing now is like, you know what I mean? The whole thing now, like with short form content, like you know what I mean? That's the whole thing of like just like, you know what I mean, taking these clips, um, a lot of them out of context and just like posting shit. Um, which you know what I mean, like which is great to like, you know what I mean, like grow your communities and like grow your streams. and shit like that. But yeah, but all like that shit just tough. It's tough in that instance. So in that instance, like I do feel for bro, but like at the end of the day, like bro, like you cocked your hand back and slapped the dog shit out of this man. Whether you intended to or not, you slapped the dog shit out of a grown man. My God.
What else do we say? I didn't attend the whole time.
So I can't argue that it was a flavor too, because I did make contact.
Made contact, didn't intend to hit on.
With me, the definition, for sure.
Yeah, he answered this the right way.
I mean, he handled it well. Because that's the whole thing of, like I said, it's just the bunch, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's not that situation. That situation is me trying to sell my car. So, on most situations, yes, I'd agree with you. Can't put the team in a bad spot. But I didn't intend to put the team in a bad spot. I intended to get a foul. And I made contact with him. So,
that shit is fucking crazy.
Yes, in most situations, to Steve's point, of course, I need to be there for us to win. I understand that.
That shit crazy, bro. It's over. It's over. Wait. Do we get his perspective? Like how the smack felt? Sports World don't got anger management for these niggas. Oh, they do? Hold on, let me see. What do you have to say about it?
Yeah, what did Nurk have to say about it?
Let me see. Nurkic. Post game. Let me see.
Big Nurk.
Here we go. I found it.
I don't think what's going on with him. I don't know. Personally, I feel like that brother needed help. I'm glad he not trying to choke me, but at the same time,
what?
This nigga doubles down on the joke. This nigga doubles down on the joke. That's crazy. Because mind you, chat, he said this in another post-game interview about Draymond choking Rudy. I'm glad he didn't try to choke me is insane. Fuck, that's crazy. Anyway.
I'm just out there trying to play basketball, they're swinging. I think we saw that off.
This shit's still red.
I was about to say, is that a bruise on the side of his face? He bruised this man. Physically and emotionally.
Whatever he got in his life, get better.
Look at Book. Book looks so... Why Devin Booker always look lost in every post-game interview ever? Like he always looked like he's like sitting there in the chair and like his body is there, but like his brain be literally everywhere else. That's too funny.
Man, I just made him look crazy.
Brother needs a hug. What do you think? You heard Draymond do his explanation, Jamal, when he
That boy said Draymond need a hug. That's tough. That's tough.
You think about everything.
That's crazy.
Draymond, the fire he plays with is what makes him great. But it's a razor thin line. And for this, I think he was out of bounds. I don't think there's a place for it. To me, if Nurkic did grab the sip, it was a foul. It didn't warrant that. And the natural reaction wasn't to like go scoop him up like my bad. So for me, it was out of bounds. And,
that's true.
Right.
I don't know. I just think it was unfortunate because
we failed to mention that part, chat.
sell a foul, in my opinion. Because if he's,
I don't even think bro was trying to sell a foul. I just think he got mad that his hip got grabbed.
Right.
And he just turned around and said, you know what, I can make this look like an accident. I can say, oh, this is an accident later on. Fuck it. You got too many examples of you just beating niggas ass on the court for me to believe it was just like, oh, I'm just gonna try to get a foul. Like,
I'm just saying. I'm right there with you, Big Sean. Shout out to the homie Sean C. As always. Another W video from him. One thing that I will say, definitely chat about that, in that instance, in that regard, um, as far as that's concerned, um, as somebody who definitely was the kid that, you know what I mean, as somebody who like grew up as being the kid with the bad temper, um, you know, I know what that's. I'm saying I know what that, like, you know what I mean. I know what that looks like to the public as far as like the whole situation. So like whether it was your intention or not, big bro, you slapped the shit out of a grown man on national TV, mind you, um, during a nationally televised game, um, and you slapped the dog water out of a grown man. Um, and Jamal Crawford, like, you know what I mean, and Jay Crawford said it best, like, you know what I mean, like, you didn't even, your first, like, you know what I mean, your first instinct and thought wasn't to go and pick bro up after you slapped the dog shit out of him. So now, not only did you hit him, like now it looks even worse. Like now it's like you slapped the dog shit out of him and you didn't even go pick bro up. So like, and again, like Sean C said, like, you know what I mean, like you're known around the league for beating the shit out of niggas on the court. So like, now, albeit some people did deserve it, cough cough Grant Williams. But anyway, um, yeah, as the, like, you know what I mean, as the one coming up in school, like, you know what I mean, like who was known, like no matter what school I went to, I was known as the kid with the bad temper. Um, and even into some of my like earlier adulthood, you know what I mean, like known as the nigga with the bad temper in a lot of situations. Um, that's literally why it's that thing of why I don't like. Oh, why, like especially on stream, like that's why I definitely try to like handle situations in the most like calm and like respectful and most like not even just on stream, but like just like in general now. Why I try to handle situations like, you know what I mean, with the least amount of like aggression and confrontation as possible. Um because I already know that like that's the narrative that most motherfuckers will spin. Uh will spin rather. You know what I mean? Especially like if it's like that thing of where like I get into um personally like some shit with my family or anything, like that's why it's that thing of where it's just like now a lot of the time like why I don't talk to um man, really it's that thing of where it's like, you know what I mean, probably some members of my family are gonna see this shit like months later on YouTube. I really don't care. But like it's that thing for me where it's just like, just so you know, a little secret and tip of why I don't speak to y'all that often about certain things, um, and why we don't have certain conversations that we have. Yeah, breaking the fourth wall for a minute. Um, just a little, little fun, little facty fact for you on why we don't, why we don't have the conversations we have and why we don't talk about the certain things that we talk about. It's that thing of where it's just like I already know like the little narrative that you're gonna spin if you say something that I don't like, or that I don't like necessarily like agree with or fuck with in that matter. So yeah, I had to learn this I had to learn this with the older that I've gotten, that me not saying anything isn't a sign of weakness. It's actually like the strongest thing that I could possibly do in some instances. Um, because it's that thing of where like in a lot of instances, I feel super duper like tested. Um, and so yeah, like that thing of where just like when I was young, the thought process behind that shit for me where it's just like I have to say something because like you know what I mean. It's just like you know what I mean. It's like no, I gotta say something because like y'all motherfuckers got me fucked like all the way fucked up. Um, you know what I mean? Like y'all niggas got me all the way fucked up for real, like type beat type shit. As far as that's concerned, um, because it's that thing of where like easily like as far as like anybody is concerned, um, and just so you like you know what I mean. So for some of y'all that like have met me in the recent years, and like you might have done some grimy shit to me, you know what I mean. While we're here, and like I was just in the subject on this. It's like you know what I mean. For those of you individuals that might have met me in my recent years, um, and you might have done some grimy shit to me, and I didn't slap the dog shit out of you, and you know what I mean, and you run into people that have known me my entire life, and like you know what I mean, and you're kind of like baffled and like bewildered that their response is like, "Wait, you did what?" And he didn't slap the shit out of you. Wait, you did what? And you're still like standing upright? Like, wow, he really has grown. Yeah, that's why. Cause it's that thing of where it's like I could have easily flashed on you and fucked you up in GTA, Twitch, you know, and YouTube in GTA. But you know what I mean? Like I could have easily flashed on you and went there, but I didn't. Because now the older that I get, I realize it does not benefit me all the time. Now, in some instances, like you know what I mean, I will like cuss you out and say like you know what I mean, like you a dumbass motherfucker, and you know what I mean, and like you know what I mean. Yeah, you need your ass whooped. But in a lot of instances, it's just like, oh, like, oh, what you do? Like, tell me that you don't like, oh, what you did? Tell me that you don't like the way I dress. Cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cool, that's fine. Whatever. Enjoy yourself, loved one. But yeah. Anyway, last reaction of the night, chat. Now, there's a new wave. If those of y'all that had not been paying attention, I mean, it's something that's been happening in pop music for like fucking ever and a day. As far as like the ballads and the power ballad songs and things of that nature. Um, and that whole wave and style of music, but there is a new, like, you know what I mean, like this is the like new like era and wave in hip hop where these producers are using these beats that aren't using drums. And the boys at Rhyme Report did a little mini video on it. I'm ready to check it out.
Hip hop, a genre defined by hard-hitting beats and breakbeat samples, has continually evolved. From the boom-bap rhythms to the bass-heavy trap beats, its core has always revolved around powerful rhythmic beats. Each era brought its fresh sounds, but the consistent element across these different sounds was the dominant driving beat until the emergence of drumless hip-hop. At its heart, drumless hip-hop is an anomaly. It defies the foundational element of hip-hop, the drum. Pioneered in the early 2010s, this style is characterized by its absence or minimal use of drums and heavy percussion, which are typically the backbone of the hip-hop track. Instead, drumless production focuses on a looped sample, often from soul, rock, or even film scores, leaving the raw emotion and texture of the sample. This creates an open, airy sound where the lyrics take center stage, supported by the sounds. This is not just about a unique style of music production. It's about understanding how drumless production challenged and redefined the very essence of hip-hop. It's a story of cultural shifts, of breaking norms, and of an undercurrent that grew to shape a significant part of hip-hop. Join us as we unravel the evolution, impact, and key figures who crafted and championed this quiet revolution in hip-hop production.
Because it really was a quiet revolution, chat. I will say the first time that I was really like hearing about rap cats, like, you know what I mean, like rap dudes hopping on drumless. I think the most like noticeable one was, I believe it was on like a Swizz Beats like production album that he did, where it was where I think he had I think he did it twice. He did it once with one time was a Nas record that he did, and then on that same album, I believe he had another like drumless record where he had Pusha T on it. I think that's like the most like popularized version of it that I could think of. But other than that, like it's really like it was really like a lot of the guys from like the cloud rap and like SoundCloud, like, you know what I mean, SoundCloud internet rap era, which is the era that I come from. If you're new, hi, like, you know what I mean, hi, nice to meet you. Name's Bambi, and yeah, but like it was more so like guys that were more so my peer during that time, coming up in this music thing, that were doing it, and like it was really like it was like really and like seriously like a vibe. like, you know what I mean? It was seriously like a vibe and a situation for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whether they be rapping to, I don't know, whatever. Like, they were sampling everything. Like, one friend I had, until he got sued for it, but like, you know what I mean? He sampled to a part of a sampled part of a Beethoven symphony, um that just had like this like heavy orchestral like elements in it. um and like, you know what I mean? And he didn't even put it on no he didn't even put it on no like major streaming platforms. He just put it out on SoundCloud. um because that's the thing that we were doing at the time. um yeah, that's the thing that we were doing at the time. And niggas just yeah, and then it kind of started to get some traction, and then started to get some traction, and then it blew up. Or, not blew up, but it got snatched off the site by the original owners. Continuing on.
Seeds of drumless hip hop were sown in the 90s and early 2000s, a period marked by some of the most influential work in hip hop production. Pioneering figures like RZA
Primo,
began experimenting with production styles that slightly
the God,
deviated from the era's dominant beat-centric approach. RZA
Big
no worse worked with Wu-Tang
Woo.
Clan, occasionally crafted tracks that relied heavily on looped soul samples with minimal or no additional percussion. Moving from the traditional emphasis on strong percussive beats to a more nuanced style where the sample took center stage, producers started to harness the potential of samples not just as an accompaniment to drums, but as the focal point of a track. This shift allowed for richer sounds and emotions, drawing from a diverse array of genres like soul, funk, rock, and classical music. The focus shifted towards the melody, harmony, and atmosphere of the sample, often relegating or entirely omitting percussion. One of the early and notable examples of this emerging style is Jay Electronica's Act 1, Eternal Sunshine, The Pledge. Released in 2007, this 15
Fire project, by the way.
track was groundbreaking in its almost exclusive use of drumless, looped film score samples. Jay Electronica's choice to do without drums in favor of a cinematic and unclear.
That's a crazy ass still shot of Jay Electronica, by the way. Okay.
Backdrop was a bold move. The production
I
highlighted
wonder why they chose that picture.
without the anchoring presence of drums, paving the way for new creativity in hip hop. It stood as a testament.
That's what I'm saying. Of all pictures, like,
and a precursor to the drumless hip hop movement that would gain more prominence in the following decade. The 2010s witnessed the emergence and rise of drumless hip hop. This era was defined by artists like Ka and Rock Marciano. Their music was a departure from the sounds of the time.
Yeah, see, that was around the time that I was starting to hear about it, because, like, you know what I mean? Because a lot of guys was like, a lot of my friends that were like kind of into production in high school and like shit like that, like they were like mentioning like Ka and Rock Marciano a lot. Specifically, like, you know what I mean? Specifically when mentioning like this style, where it's just like, nah, bro, like you gotta tell me, like I'm telling you, bro, like you gotta listen to the stuff that they do, because like it be like just like 90% samples, and then like hardly don't be no drums, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like it's really like a thing. And mind you, like I'm in high school at the time, so I'm like, all right, yeah, buddy, whatever. Like, so like, all right, bro, cool, whatever. Like, I'm just trying to pass this. I'm just trying to pass this English class. I'm not hearing what you talking about right now, like type shit.
For a more stripped down and sample heavy approach, this new wave of hip hop focused less on the rhythmic complexity of the beats and more on the atmospheric and emotive power of the samples used. Cause
Interesting.
approach to storytelling, where his introspective and gritty lyrics were laid over minimalistic, drumless beats. The lack of drums in his tracks allowed the listeners to focus more on the lyrics and subtle nuances of the samples. The simplicity of the beats did not detract from the music's impact. Instead, it added a layer of
That's a fire shot, by the way.
This approach to production provided a stark contrast to the more rhythmically complex beats popular at the time, offering a refreshing take on hip hop. Wish for a new life when I blew out the candles. Was in them cool nights, knew I was about to swim. The adoption of the drumless style by artists like Westside Gunn and Boldy James and others associated with the influential Griselda Records label.
Shout out to Griselda. Boo, 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 boo.
Using it to create a unique atmospheric tension in their tracks. Westside Gunn's work, characterized by its cinematic and vivid imagery, found a new depth with the drumless beats, allowing his lyrics about urban life, crime, and the drug trade to stand out more. Similarly, Boldy James's rich detail and raw authenticity, enhanced by the sparse.
That nigga Boldy James looks like one of my cousins.
Perspective feel to his tales of street life and survival. The evolution and popularization of drumless hip hop can largely be attributed to a few key producers who not only embraced but also significantly shaped his style.
Let's talk about them.
Preservation, Nicholas Craven, and DJ Muggs stand out as pioneering figures in this movement. Their unique.
Shout out to who, in my circle of producer friends, we call them the rarely spoken three. Alk, Big Nick, and Brody Bro. Like not enough producers talk about those three. Probably specifically for like this kind of style right here. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't a lot of, you know what I mean? They were mostly known for their sampling. Oh, excuse me, chat. They were mostly known for their sampling. The drums weren't like, they didn't have no like smacking ass drums in their beats. Shit was nutty.
Played a crucial role in defining and advancing the drumless genre. The Alchemist is perhaps one of the
Got a whole J.
Known for his
You said I wasn't supposed to point that out? Sorry, YouTube.
His production is characterized by its subtlety and depth. The Alchemist often uses sparse, minimal beats, allowing the samples to breathe and the lyrics to take prominence. His work on projects like The Price of Tea in China with Boldy James showcases his ability to create immersive sound.
Which is a fire project, by the way. Shout out to Boldy James.
Preservation has also been instrumental in the development of the drumless style. Preservation's work demonstrates a keen understanding of how to use minimal percussion to create a powerful backdrop. His beats are often haunting and evocative, providing a canvas that complements introspective.
Haunting, you say?
DJ Muggs, a veteran in the hip-hop industry.
Shout out to DJ Muggsy Boo.
To bear on the drumless style. His productions are known for their gritty, raw quality, often using obscure samples to create a distinct mood. DJ Muggs' work with artists like Rock Marciano highlights his skill in crafting beats that are both minimalist and richly textured. His contributions have been crucial in pushing the boundaries of what drumless production can achieve, blending old-school sensibilities with a modern approach. Drumless hip-hop found a natural ally in the abstract and experimental scenes, where artists like Earl Sweatshirt, Mike, Mavi, Pink Seafood, Navy Blue, and Billy Woods, have been at the forefront of blending this minimalist production style
Dude.
with experimental elements.
They did my boy wrong. He's had way more classier pictures.
As a means to further their artistic expression, moving beyond the conventional boundaries of hip hop. No hard feelings, no hard feelings, no hard feelings. It scars when you start healing. It falls top with broken glass. I'll show you start feeling. The evolution of drumless hip hop marks a pivotal chapter in music production and cultural
Shout out to the
expression,
God.
driven by artists who have significantly expanded the boundaries of the genre. Their collective work has challenged hip-hop's traditional reliance on heavy beats, focusing instead on the emotive power of samples and allowing space for lyrical depth. This has not only redefined the sound of hip-hop, but also introduced a new paradigm in storytelling, influencing a new generation of artists and producers as we observe the continued growth of the genre. This style's quiet rebellion against conventional norms has reshaped music, leaving a lasting impact on hip-hop's history and serving as a reminder that breaking the mold in music can lead to some of the most enduring and impactful creations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
WVidya with an S, because we watched a couple of them. I believe 4 in a row to be exact. Yep. Bada boo. Yeah, ho. Yeah, ho. Yeah, ho. Yeah, ho. I need sleep. No, you need. I don't know what you need, but you need something. Tell me what I need. What y'all really need is to hear this new exclusive. The track's not even done. It's not even mixed for starters. Yeah, it's not mixed. You and that word. That word makes my butt itch. That word just makes my butt itch. There's the audio, right? All right. So this is a sneak peek into my new track called Time Sand. And yeah, chat. I ain't gonna hold you. All done off of a voice note. Not the beat, but like the whole inspiration came off of a voice note. And it sounds a little something like this.
Shawty, what you wanna do? How'd you get me where you wanna do? I just wanna be you. That I just come through. Shawty, what you wanna do? How'd you get me where you wanna do? I just wanna be you. That I just want to come through.
Ain't no telling. Long as I'm your. All right, wait. Wait. Chat. Chat. Y'all gotta relax. You gotta relax. Because, oh my god. Hold on. Let me get back to full screen so you can see the boy. Said, first of all, the hook is amazing. Ain't no telling where I land when I hold your hand. Long as I'm your man, time feels just like sand. Rock your love like we're a band, and I'm your biggest fan. Long as I'm your man, time feels just like sand. I mean, I tried to told you. I know y'all was gonna go like that one. I knowed it. In my heart of hearts, I knowed. I knew it. I felt that one in my shondo. I was like, yeah, they gonna love that. They gonna love that. Had to play it on. Had to play. Had to play what I had for y'all show so far on stream. Obviously, plan on words. Obviously, I plan on working on the second verse to that. Yeah, that's a little situation right there. And this be the whole thing with me, chat, where like musically, I like, you know what I mean, like to the point of where it's like that thing of where it's just like, a lot of like, well, these people aren't my rap friends, cause like, you know what I mean, like these aren't my hip hop friends, because my hip hop friends, I like, you know what I mean, the ones that are my friends actually get it, and understand that like I'm not dissing them, and not like I'm not saying that like I'm better than them in any instance or like anything like that. But the whole thing for me, where it's just like, this is the thing of where I say is the difference between just writing raps and writing music. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's that whole thing of where it's just like, I know a lot of good rappers that couldn't write, that can only just write rap, like can only just continually write great rap songs. And there's nothing wrong with that, because like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Because in that and with that, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you like do really, really well and take care of your, like, you know what I mean, take care of your business and handle your business very, very well, you can take you can take that you know what I mean. You can take your hip hop to places that you have never seen ever in your entire life. Um, but with somebody like me, I knew from the beginning. I knew back in like 2016 when other people like didn't even have like any idea, because of the fact that I don't tell everybody everything that I'm thinking about creatively. Um, because of the fact that like a good 90% of the time when I do, um, not y'all, but other people that I talk to and like that I tell that like I'm thinking about, that I tell things to them that I'm thinking about doing creatively, they shit on it and they call it dumb, or they think it's stupid, and they be like, "That's dumb. You should just do what you've already been doing for the past like 6, 7, 8, 9 years." And like that's the issue that like you know what I mean. That's the issue that I run into, is because of the fact is like it's the crazy thing about that is like that's why I'm not gonna grow no, like you know what I mean. That's why like you know what I mean. I can't and won't like grow nowhere because of the fact that like you know what I mean. Y'all just want me to do, you know what I mean. Like y'all just want me to continually do this one thing, and then these are the same people that will double back and come back around and say that everything sounds the same. So you know what I mean. Just coming to figure out that like those people don't know what they want, and they 90% of the time never know what it is that they're talking about for real. Um, as far as that, but like I knew way back in like 2016 that like I wanted to like make that transition into doing more like experimental like pop, like you know what I mean, like pop stuff. Like I wanted my stuff to sound more like a pop album, more so than a, like you know what I mean. Like I knew that was the direction that I was like working myself towards. Um, because it was that whole thing for me, chat, where it just like, well, I absolutely like love this culture and this like you know what I mean, and this monster of a genre that we call hip hop. Um, R&B has always and will always be uh my first love. Um, and there's like no faking about that. Like you know what I mean? Because it was that whole thing of where it's just like even early during like my like you know what I mean, even like super heavy during like my SoundCloud rap days. Like that's the whole thing that like I was saying to a lot of people is like the biggest thing was that like you know what I mean. Like I was literally telling people that like I was more so an R&B, like I was an R&B guy that knew how to rap. Um, and that's the mentality like that I still like stand on and carry with me. Like you know what I mean? Um, because it's that thing where it's just like cool, yeah, I can write raps and I can kick flows with the best of them. Like I really can. And I will sit there and say that right now here on the stream in front of all of y'all. Like you know what I mean? I can like you know what I mean? I can write raps and kick flows with the best of them. Um, but it's that thing of where because of the fact that I don't talk about the things that all of the other hip hop guys talk about, it's not often respect. And trust me, chat, like I'm good and I don't care. Like you know what I mean? Like as far as like these people's opinions on stuff, like I don't care. Like I could care less. Um, but like I'm just saying, like it's that thing that I notice. Like I see it and like I notice it. Like you know what I mean? Um, so it's that thing where it's just like because of the fact that like I'm acknowledging it and I'm saying it, like y'all like can't act like, oh, like well that's not what we meant. That's not what we. It's like nah, but that's what you like. You know what I mean? That's basically what you've been saying without saying it. I'm just like, you know what I mean? I'm just man enough to like say that shit. Like, so because of the fact that I talk about things that like are not necessarily like pop culture things, um, well, yeah, cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, case in point, like, you know what I mean? Like, anime and stuff is like becoming more of like a bigger thing like now. Like, you know what I mean? It's becoming like a bigger like it's becoming like a bigger like more like pop culture thing now. But I remember um like, you know what I mean? I remember back in the day being introduced to it when it was not like, you know what I mean, when it was not the it thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like when it was like not the cool thing to like walk around wearing like, you know what I mean? And they didn't even really have t-shirts like that back in the like they didn't really have like the graphic anime tees like that. Um or the anime hoodies like that. I'll never forget the first time I seen somebody in broad like, you know what I mean, like in broad day public wearing a Naruto hidden leaf, like, you know what I mean, like hidden leaf village bandana. um bro didn't have it on his head. I think bro had it like on like around his neck, but like I specifically like remember that like vivid thing, and like people looking at him like he was nuts. Like, oh yeah, bro done lost it. Bro done lost it. Like, bro into that like in a way that like, you know what I mean. People, I'm talking about specifically like in our like in culture and community. Like now, I'm specifically talking about like black people. Um, like, you know what I mean? Because I specifically remember like a lot of my black friends being like, "Bro, into that anime shit." Like, bro, weird. I was like, and I remember like vividly being like, "Well, why is that weird?" Based on like who said that was weird. You know what I mean? Like based on who said, who told you. And I remember vividly having that conversation with one of my oh yeah, it's totally okay. But like, you know what I mean? Like I vividly like remember that time period. I wasn't just like, oh bro, weird. Like based on like based on and then I remember vividly one time telling one of my friends at high school, um, like really, really giving him the shits because he was like, because he called one of my little anime homies weird. And I was like, or like he called anime as a whole weird. And I was just like, bro, the funny thing about that is just like anime is only weird because your favorite rapper hasn't mentioned it in a song yet. And I was like, bet any money that I will ever make ever, let one of your favorite rappers mention anime one time in a song, and you gonna be on it tough. Lo and behold, it's not even one, like, you know what I mean? Lo and behold, it's not even one person's favorite rapper. It's literally like 90% of the, like, you know what I mean? 90% of the rappers like coming out now, if they're not referencing anime, like, you know what I mean? Like like they're taking parts and like sampling stuff like from these animes. And if they're not, then like they're using like they're using visuals from these anime, like, you know what I mean? They're using visuals from these animes, like, you know what I mean? like as the like as the little visualizers for, like, you know what I mean, their snippets to their tracks. And a lot of the times it's to these animes, like it's to animes that they don't even that they've never even seen or watched before. Now I'm definitely not gonna be that guy and be like, oh well, you've never seen Jujutsu Kaisen, so you can't use anything from this. Like, nah, bro, do whatever you want. That's just like, you know what I mean? That's just continually blowing up all of the stuff that we've been, like, you know what I mean, that we've been watching, like, you know what I mean? And that's the whole thing of why when I tell a lot of people now about the WL community, they just be like, what's the WL? And I just be like, like, and I sit there and I say, like, you know what I mean? It's basically like an internet culture, but it's really like, it's more than that. And so, like, the best way I can explain that, for anybody that might be watching this like a day later on YouTube, the WL community is this: all of them kids in school and in high school, that are either currently in high school right now or were in high school at some point. All of them kids that you was calling the nerds, the geeks, the dweebs, the weirdos, all of it, like, you know what I mean? Like, all of them cats, those are all the cats that now your kids are watching. And those are now all of the cats that your kids want to be. That's who the WL community is. And as far as who I am to the W community, you can simply just say that I'm the nigga that seen the vision way back then, where I was the one who vividly said in like, you know what I mean, in high school, I was like, bro, like, y'all can say whatever you want, but the nerds are gonna take this shit over. I don't know how the fuck that shit gonna look, or what the hell that shit gonna look like, but at the end of the day, nerds are finna take this shit all the way the fuck over. And now, lo and behold, it's sure, like, you know what I mean, lo and behold, surely as I sit here and look at y'all eye to eye, chat, who the fuck is running who the fuck's running the internet right now? All of the nerds, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? From a, you know what I mean? From a person who's like as loud and proud about being a theater kid as I Christine, to, like, you know what I mean, to a Berlin, like, you know what I mean, to somebody like a Berlin, aka Berlizzi, who has made it abundantly clear that, like, you know what I mean, that like, while a lot of y'all niggas was out there going to the football games, going to the basketball games and stuff like that in high school, this nigga was playing video games on Saturday mornings, and, like, you know what I mean, and having a ball. Yeah, also that other thing too. A lot of my friends that I grew up going to in church youth group with, and all of y'all was like, when I went to go hang out at a particular friend's house, and y'all not even being like, oh, what y'all being like, oh, so what games y'all about to play, and y'all thinking that like that was an insult and like that was a diss and that was a jab. I'm even gonna shit on you too hard. All I'm gonna simply say is right now, if you haven't done it in the past couple of years, Google how much a streamer and a content creator makes. Then come back to me and we can have a different conversation. These are the same motherfuckers that y'all laughed at and shitted on, and these beautiful minds literally came together Like, you know what I mean? Beautiful minds of the WL community have come together, and they literally turned around and took playing video games and turned that shit into a business, and a very, very lucrative one at that. So all I can say right now is that it just feels really, really good to have been that nigga from way back when that was right. To have been one of the many niggas that was. It feels really, really good to have been one of the many, many niggas that was right from way back when. Cause boy, I tell you, to all my little nerds and anime lovers, and theater kids of all races, colors, ethnicities, genres, know that here at the Cozy Clubhouse, know that here at the Cozy Clubhouse is just one of the many, many communities that loves you and sees you. And will always be down to fight for you. Because while the whole entire world is going to make it seem like you are a weirdo for liking anime, for loving to spend time playing, for loving the fact that you would rather spend 6, 7, 8, 9+ hours playing video games while you have more friends on a Discord server than you do IRL. Let me be the first motherfucker to say with my whole heart, I see you, I love you, and you have a home here. You are home here. You are safe to be home here. Which brings me into my good news. Y'all thought I forgot, huh? Some of y'all thought I forgot. It's fine. I ain't gonna hold you. I almost did forget. Because I was about to get in here and start yapping like shit. I'll save the majority of my yapping for Sunday when we do the Cozy Corner podcast. Because we are gonna actually get back to it, and Sunday will be the day that we shoot episode number 6. Anywho, but yeah, like that's essentially like who like, you know what I mean? All who the people are, like, who make up the WL community. You know what I mean? Like, we come up with all of the lingo that all of y'all are losing, all of y'all are using in popular culture. A lot of y'all didn't even know what Riz was until, like, you know what I mean? Until people like Your Rage Gaming, Kai Cenat, like Duke Denim, Phantom, like, you know what I mean? I'm Dante. Like, all of these people started like using that lingo. Jojo the Mofo, like, you know what I mean? I could go on and on, but like, you know what I mean? Like, all of y'all wasn't saying that shit. I will be honest, even me myself, I was not a nigga that was using the term type shit as much as I use now before spending so much time in the WL community. I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying, like, it's that thing of where it's just like, you know what? We as a community, like, are really like doing all right for ourselves. You want to know how I know that? We are going to get into the announcement. I promise. I promise. I promise. But you want to know how I know that that's true? Nicki Minaj dropped an album last Friday. Yes. Where did she? Where was the biggest? Where was the place where she had the most eyes on her to promote her album? On a Kai Cenat stream. But the WL doesn't. But the WL community doesn't shift and move the culture. One of the biggest rappers in the world, regardless of gender, one of the biggest rappers in the world collabed with the biggest streamer on the fucking internet and damn near broke the internet. Coinkydink? Oh no, baby. What you gotta understand is that's just the power of the WL, baby. We are the culture. We have been the culture, and we will continue to shape and move the culture because that's just what it is, and that's how it goes, and that's how it moves. And you want to know why the WL is so great? We're the meta. We all know what we like. We all know what works. We all know what, like, you know what I mean? As far as musically, like, we all know that, like, not all of us are gonna like not all of us love like the same exact like styles of music or whatever, but we all know like what's jamming and what's not. Yeah, and that's that on that. As far as that's concerned, so like, yeah. Yeah, we got the sauce in real time. All right, chat. Enough edging y'all about this announcement. So, a very, very beautiful spirit and a wonderful mind of mine. And also someone whom I love extremely dearly. And honestly, the most Wist of all Wist mods in this community and in this chat. And the top supporter of all time. In my book. All I'm gonna say is, to any individual out there, if you don't have somebody like a Miss Lady J in your life, that's probably why you feel like you can't reach the levels in life that you probably want to reach, or probably that you aspire to reach. Not glazing. I'm just saying. You know, probably where your life is at. You need to get you somebody that's to get you somebody like a Miss Lady J that's gonna root for you and cheer for you to the goddamn ends of the earth. On a not even weekly, who on a daily basis constantly reminds me to remember that I myself am amazing because of the fact that I am me. And that's the reason I am able to come on stream with such uh, immaculate energy. And why, even when we went from the start of me just like doing the IRL streams off of my phone, and like, you know what I mean, when we be doing the beat making streams and y'all was just hearing the beats, but y'all was like never seeing them, and now we're now to this point of where now I'm making the beats on stream and like now y'all can see them. And now that we're to the point of where, like, you know what I mean, now we're even multi-streaming on Kick and Twitch. We're exclusively on Twitch tonight. Because I want it to be more, I want this announcement to be more of a surprise for the Kick viewers. That's you know, that's why I'm not on there tonight. Back to the point. The lovely and beautiful and magnificent Miss Lady J. In all of her wonderful glory and splendor, hits me up a couple weeks ago. It was sometime in November. Ask me what I want for Christmas. I tell her I think nothing of it. Cut to 24 hours ago. A rather large package shows up to my front door. And you know what I mean? I get done watching arguably one of the most amazing animes I've watched in a long time in Blue Eye Samurai. We'll talk about that more on Sunday. We'll talk about my thoughts about that anime more on Sunday. And you know, lo and behold, I see some cool stuff, some good sweets in there. Some W fits for the fits. You dig what I'm saying? But lo and behold, I see something in there that's absolutely other than let me do this in the right order. Other than my mother, Miss Lady J, and a microphone, there's one other thing that is the most beautifulest thing on planet Earth when I seen it. And I didn't tell her this, but I damn near shed a tear when I seen it. You know, because this is a part of my identity and this is of who I am as an individual. And this little beauty right here was in the box, was in the big box. And chat, when I tell you my soul left Earth for about 20 minutes, because I was excited. Now, now, as far as we are still doing all that we can on the logistical end of trying to get get our console out of storage. You know what I mean? So that is something that we are actively doing there on that end. So gaming on there will be a big thing. But also one thing that I didn't tell y'all in chat, I actually have a Steam account. So guess what's going to be happening in possibly the next 24 hours? Guess what tomorrow's stream might entail? Now, for those of you that are watching this on the tubes of you and that are smart and you're putting two and two together, some of y'all are probably busting and erupting for joy. In your living rooms right now, or wherever it is you are watching this. But one thing that I will say, and I will say this for surely, yeah, we're taking that step. For those of you that might need to, excuse me, actually hear the words. Yes, gaming content is on the way. We back at it like crack addicts. Little fun fact about me, the one thing that y'all don't know about me is like I'm a console kid. So like my favorite streamer ever in Cup of Noodle, aka or aka Old Dirty Noodle, aka Run CUP. She's also a console kid as well. But I am also a console kid, so something like this means a lot to me. Yeah. Yeah, something like this means a lot to me. Because while I have heard about Steam, and while Steam was like a new thing that was introduced to me, and once it was introduced to me, like I instantly fell in love with like the idea of it. Because it was that thing for me where it was just like, wait, you mean what? Wait, I can play more video games on a computer, and I don't have to waste like space to download. I can play video games on a computer. I was in heaven. So yes, the gaming content is on the way. I am very, 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 very sure that that's going to be the content that's going to bring a lot more of the friends back. Like, you know what I mean? A lot more of the friends like back into the things. And that'll definitely bring in a lot more new friends. And I am excited for all of it. So to answer all of the questions, I'm not 100% sure about Overwatch. So let's just start there. I'm not 100% sure about that. Because of recently, like just of watching recent gameplay with Overwatch and things of that nature has pissed me off. Yes, Fortnite will be a thing. What else? What else? What else? I know it was only popular for like what, about a week or two. But yes, the My Hero game will be a thing. I don't know how many hours I want to commit to that, but we're gonna have to make The Sims a sub goal or something, because that's a lot you have to commit to. The Sims is a commitment, y'all. The Sims might be more of a commitment than GTA RP. Not 100% sure. Chat, off the top of your head, which one do you think is more of a commitment? Sims or RP? Oh, somebody already said, oh, that's facts. Yeah, yeah, Sims, I thought so. Sims off top. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Sims. Yeah, Sims for sure. That's a commitment. Ooh, that's a commitment. Which is now that thing of where, like, you know what I mean? I haven't even told my favorite is Bubblehead Stoop, aka High Stoop. Y'all know that's that's my ace. That's my dog right there. I haven't even told her yet. I think what I'm gonna do to surprise her is, like, I think I'm just gonna take a picture of the controller with the Steam account opening and just be like, I think I'm gonna be like, so I did a thing. And see what she says. She's probably going to scream extremely loud. I'm probably gonna get a virtual tackle hug. And things of that nature. Saying all that to say that the collabs will be coming. in that aspect, as far as like with all of my like little gamer friends. In that thing of where it's just like I've been patient. I've been like super patient about it, because it's that thing of where it's just like, could I have played Fortnite on mouse and key? Yes. Issue is, um, and for those of y'all that have been here since the streams when we did it on the cellular phone, um, y'all know I don't have a mouse. Y'all know I don't have a mouse. I literally still use the mouse pad on my MacBook. So, you know, so that's the thing. Yeah, man, we might get into a little bit of we might get into a little bit of some War Haven, some War Thunder. You know what I mean? Oper GX has some free to play games on there. Yeah, we're gonna get in here. We're gonna start booting up games, and then I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people from a lot of the communities that I'm a part of. Definitely like the community in Cupton. A lot of my friends from there, I know I've been waiting on that. I've been waiting on this moment. So they're gonna be coming here probably like gifting me the shit out of games on Steam. So like, you know what I mean? I'm probably gonna have to tell them to chill and relax, because my little my little laptop. I don't want my little laptop to kersplooey. That, you know what I mean? I don't want it to go kersplooey on me. Because I still need to make my beats, and I still need to record. So that's the thing. So yeah, that's the so yeah, gaming content's on the way. Oh my god. You know what I mean? For those of y'all watching this a day later, I'm not gonna say DM her on Discord, because she probably won't respond to you. But if you see her in passing in the Discord streets, just give Miss Lady J a little W. And her, you know, with a gift like this, she definitely officially holds the title of the best mod. Not just on Twitch, but the best mod in the Cozy Clubhouse. Yeah, I can't. She's the best mod on Twitch, and she is still one of the best mods in the Cozy Clubhouse, because I just remembered that Stina J is also a mod in the Cozy Clubhouse. and either one of those two will definitely fight you about me, if you be on some fuck shit. So yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, chat. Um, this is exciting. It's exciting. Um, one thing that I will say is that I do really do want to play Lethal Company. It looks really fun. It looks exciting. Um, reason why I'm so hesitant on that is because um, I want that to be a very chaotic experience with the right group with the right group of people. Um, I don't think it will be as good of an experience of you guys to watch me play something like that with a bunch of randoms. Um, so yeah, there's that. There is that. Again, they're all things we will work towards. Um, yeah, these are all things that we're gonna work towards. Um, the gaming content is here. Um, the production streams will still be happening. Um, but I'm not gonna hold you. Those you know what I mean. Those Tuesday streams, hours might be going up. There, maybe. Um, I mean, look, it's a Friday night stream, and we are already sitting at 3 hours. Um, I made the joke earlier in stream where I was like, yeah, it's probably gonna be an hour. I knew I was joking because I already knew. I was joking the whole time. Like I knew I was trolling the whole time because I already knew. Especially for the Olivia Rodrigo video, I knew I was gonna be pausing a lot, saying a lot of random silly shit. And I knew for the Draymond Green video, I knew I was gonna have to get my shit off pause. But yeah, I knew I was gonna have to get my shit off with that. And then yeah, that last video I just thought was like really interesting, and I wanted to share that with y'all. Because that was easily a video that like I could have like watched by myself in my own private time. But why do that? Oh, and then I got to introduce y'all to some, like, you know what I mean? Give y'all like y'all first introduction to Bryson Messiah. And I think he really did his thing on the cave. That's like the first like that's legit the first dance hall Afrobeat like type of artist to ever like go to the cave. Yeah, that's the because yeah, Kenny Beats has had like damn near everybody on there. Everybody but JID. He's had Ski Mask on there. That shit was a movie. He's had the Earth Gang on there. You know, Vince Staples. He had Rico Nasty on there for sure. That was just a gorgeous, it's just a gorgeous, it was a gorgeous time. And if we are familiar in chat, like you know what I mean, for those that like might be unfamiliar in chat, I am very much so. You hear me? Let me make that abundantly clear. Very much so. A Rico Nasty stand. And I stand on business with that. You know what I mean? Rico Nasty is amazing. Yeah, she's gorgeous, darling. What can I say? Yeah, Kenny Beats had the Doja Cat episode, which that was before all of the stuff. So it was a different time. It's kind of crazy to go back and look at that episode now and like look at her in that, like, you know what I mean, look at her in that episode and be like, damn. Like, you know what I mean? Like to look at her in that YouTube video and be like, damn, she don't even look like that no more. Like, you know what I mean? And like that be the thought process behind everything. With that. But you know, my godmother used to always tell me, like, you know what I mean, price of fame. And that would chasing fame will do it to you. You know, chasing fame will do it to you every time. Worse than crack. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that fame will do it to you every time. But I digress, chat. So yeah, that was the big announcement. We're gonna get some stuff rocking and rolling with the Steam. We're gonna make sure that everything is good and straight with that. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get some stuff right. We're gonna get that stuff rocking and rolling with the Steam. Make sure that that's like good to go. I mean, I'm already logged in. I stay logged in on my Steam. Cause I just stay checking out the games that are gonna drop on there. I'm addicted, bro. Nah. And just this shit that, like, you know what I mean? I be sitting there. That's just the stuff that I've been sitting here. I know a lot of y'all on YouTube was like, "Damn, he had all that hair under that hat." Yeah, buddy. Yep. Nigga need a haircut, and I don't care. What was I saying? Oh, yes. We'll get this stuff figured out with the Steam. Get that rocking and rolling. Make sure that's straight and good to go. And yeah, man. Yeah. Let me see. Who I want to send you guys to. Huh. 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 We got us and we got us some options, chat. You know what? I know exactly who I'm gonna send y'all to. Actually, we're gonna hold off. I changed my mind. We're just gonna end the stream. I've held y'all hostage for 3 hours. Feel like it's only right that I let y'all go do whatever it is that y'all want to do. If you want to continue to roam around on Twitch, you know there's quite a few people live right now at this hour. So you are free to do that. If you are like me and you probably just go like get ready to call it a night in a bit and probably just like watch YouTube till you crash out, like I'm about to do, you are also free to do that as well. Do come back tomorrow. you know, might be a little exciting, a little spectacle. I hate the way I say spectacle sometimes. Oh my gosh. I'm a dork. I don't know why y'all put up with me the way y'all do, but I love y'all for putting up with me still. And y'all laugh. This is insane. If you enjoy what you saw tonight, you are entirely like, you know what I mean, and you are not if this was not enough face-to-face time with me, do go to the YouTube channel. We drop the VODs over there. Yeah, we drop the VODs over there. Not only that, I have a series on there called the Showstopper TV YouTube series. So if you are watching this on the tubes of you the day later, you know what I mean, and you just so happen to stumble across this channel and this is the video that you stumbled upon. Hi, hello, my name is Bambi. I have a series on YouTube called the Showstopper TV series. You should watch it. Seasons 1 and 2 are out on there right now. Yeah, seasons 1 and 2 are out over there right now. They're really, really cool episodes. They're edited very, very, very intentionally and personal to like my kind of like my style. Just like, you know what I mean, I have a very, very cartoonish and animated personality, so it's like, you know what I mean, it's that thing of where it's kind of done that way. I don't want to give away too much of the sauce. Just go over there and check out what it is. Have fun and enjoy that. Yeah, we will be right back here tomorrow. Stay tuned in. Oh yeah, if you're not in the Discord, well, let me just say that right now. If you are not in the Discordiana, and you would like to be, come over there and join the clubhouse, man. All I will say is just like Kiwi on the Sticks says at the end of her stream when she invites people to her Discord, hashtag don't be weird. Because yeah, you get your ass kicked out. But other than that, everybody's pretty chill. You know what I mean? Like they'll fuck with you. Like, you know what I mean? Like they'll not fuck with you. They'll rock with you if you rock with them respectfully. And it's a whole lot of love and randomness. My brain just went blank. What was I gonna say? You don't know. So I'm just gonna yeah. I just had a brain fart. So no, I definitely wasn't gonna say that. I can forget a lot of things, but I would never wouldn't I. So yeah, man. Follow me on the socials if you're not. Stay tuned in and, like, you know what I mean, stay tuned in and come be a part of my universe over there. if you want to come be a part of the Cozy Clubhouse, and join the rest of my little Cozy Clubhousers, do that. Just be extremely respectful in there is all I ask. And if you are watching this a day later on the tubes of you, come over to either Kick or Twitch. Either one is fine. BVMB1_47 is the app, or is the Twitch and Kick name. Yeah, man. With that, bid y'all adieu. And in the words of the great Trey Songz, I'll tell you like this: I don't wanna leave, but girl, I gotta go right now. They said I don't wanna leave, but girl, I gotta go right now. Go right now. Go right now. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Try not to miss me too much. And with all that being said, I'll at y'all. Peace.